All right, folks, welcome back. You remember Baltimore? That was Baltimore, outside Camden Yards, as a matter of fact. Joining us now is our friend Jim Hoft, thegatewaypundit.com, and conservative blogger, investigative reporter. And Jim, welcome aboard. We have some news about some of these protesters, who's paying them and who's bailing them out.
That's right, Steve. This news broke this weekend. Our buddy Jay-Z's been bailing out these protesters, not just in Baltimore, but also in Ferguson, Missouri, when they were getting thrown in the clink for disrupting and assaulting cops and throwing bottles and things like that.
Well, maybe the cops in Brooklyn should tell them next time you come to a Nets game, wearing all your jewelry, sitting front row with your wife, you're on your own.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame them, I wouldn't blame them.
Now, as far as the financing the protesters, what's that all about with George Soros?
That was a big news here in St. Louis last week. Some of the protesters actually went to a leftist organization called MORE. It's an Acorn offshoot, and they held a protest there, and their hashtag was send us the checks. And they heard that the other protesters were getting paid some as much as $5,000 a month, Steve, to protest in Ferguson, and they wanted their part of the pie. So this was big news here in St. Louis last week.
It's insane, and it gets crazier. And this is a story that if these cops were white, this would have been talked about on the Sunday shows yesterday. But here we have two women. Let's put up their pictures here. According to the Baltimore Sun and elsewhere, two Baltimore corrections officers charged with looting a downtown convenience store during the unrest in Baltimore. And there they are. They were arrested. They're caught on video taking stuff out of the convenience store. Yet I haven't heard boo on CNN or any of those places.
Isn't that amazing? They were thirsty, Steve. They needed a drink.
Yeah, I guess. But there's their pictures. Now they're smiling in the pictures we're putting up, Jim. I don't know if this is actually their mugshots and they're smiling for it. I guess they are. Otherwise, I don't know where they get the pictures like that. All right, let's move on and let's talk about the horrific news out of Ramadi that ISIS has taken that city. It's a tragedy, and you got a piece posted there. Thanks, Obama, for the spoils of war.
That's right. A lot of the Twitter accounts linked to ISIS are mocking Obama and thanking him for all the equipment that has been left behind by the Iraqi troops as they fled Ramadi.
Yeah, it's really it's just disgraceful, and it's got to be painful for anybody who fought there or lost loved ones who fought there. It's just disgraceful. All right, let's move to two stories here that I think people are going to find really interesting as well. And by the way, all these stories posted at thegatewaypundit.com, thegatewaypundit.com. Al Sharpton's daughter is suing New York City because she claims she fell on the street and hurt her ankle. Yet she's posting pictures from a hiking trip that she's on?
Yeah, that's right. Isn't that unbelievable? The poor dear. She sprained her ankle in New York City when she tripped on a curb or on the sidewalk. She's suing for $5 million, but she's posting pictures from her vacation in Bali where she's climbed the top of a mountain, and she's posting a picture from there. Last month, she posted a picture from Red Rock Canyon in America at her last hike. So, the poor thing, she's suffering so badly.
A sprained ankle. My God, a sprained ankle. Well, and as you have in your story, like daddy, like daughter. She learned from, how did you phrase it? She learned at the feet of a master.
That's right.
A master, manipulator, I guess we could. Although Tawana Brawley once said, famously, "No one manipulates me." If you remember that, when she was accused of being manipulated by Al Sharpton. No one manipulates me. One more. Barack Obama is now on Twitter, apparently, and he put up a picture where he cropped out George and Laura Bush. Explain that.
Of course he did. This was a picture on his new Twitter account, POTUS, at POTUS, where he posted a picture from the Selma March that he was just at a couple months ago. Was it the 50th anniversary, I believe?
Yep.
And during the march, George Bush was marching right along with them. The New York Times cropped him out of the picture, and now Barack Obama cropped George and Laura Bush out too. So you won't see them on his Twitter page.
Yeah, it is a shame. Hey, Jim, great stuff, great site. Appreciate you coming on as always, my friend. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Steve.
All right, folks, thegatewaypundit.com, Jim Hoft. Up next, the author of Christian Persecutions in the Middle East, a 21st century tragedy, and indeed it is. George Marlin will be here. We did this interview earlier. Don't miss it. It's coming up.